Good morning to all. Welcome to a new lesson from Geography part. Lesson number 5, Land Resources of Karnataka. After studying water resource, we are going to study another natural resource called land resource. In this chapter we learn land utilization and pattern of land utilization, agriculture and its importance, types of farming, major crops of Karnataka and types of crops. So these are major contents of this lesson. Now let us go to first topic, land utilization. Before going to study pattern of land utilization, we have to know what you mean by land utilization. Important one more question, what is land utilization? Very simple answer is that use of land for various purpose is called land utilization. Means using available land for a different purpose called land utilization. We have 19.5 lakh hectare geographical area in our state. So this 19.5 lakh hectare area utilizing for a different purpose only called land utilization. Can we use this land for a different purpose like using for a cultivation, using for a agriculture purpose, forest areas are there, fallow land, land for a residential purpose, for the construction purpose of roadways, railways, dams, canals, barren land. So these are different types of land utilization. Let me explain one by one what is cultivable land, what is forest area, what is fallow land, everything in next topic. But remember, so these are pattern of land utilization. And remember one thing, when a state utilize its land properly, that state will develop. That means economical development of the state depends on proper utilization of the land. Now let us go to first important topic in this lesson, pattern of land utilization in Karnataka. Before going to explain, once let us see this diagram. If you observe this diagram, you can find out types of land and its percentage in our state. First one is there here, net area. Karnataka has maximum number 58.1 percentage out of 100, 58.1 percentage net area in our state. What is net area? Agricultural land, those land used for a agricultural purpose called net area. So 58.1 percentage net area can be seen in our state. Why its number percentage is more? Because Karnataka has 61.4 percentage people used to live in village area. In Karnataka, 61.4 percentage people used to live in rural area. Main occupation of rural area people is agriculture. That is why highest number of agriculture lands are there in our state. Second type of land utilization called forest area. You can see here 14.5 percentage. Second highest land utilization can be seen in our state, forest area. Forest area also necessary. Why? Because of rain. Karnataka receives heavy rainfall due to forest areas located in Malnad region. After that, you can see another type of land utilization called land not available for cultivation. This kind of lands are there, only 10.2 percentage. So this is also necessary. Means these lands are not used for cultivation purpose, for other purpose, non-agriculture purpose. Means for a developmental purpose like construction of building, construction of roadways, construction of railways, etc. So this is the third one. Next, fourth type of land utilization called other uncultivable land. Other uncultivable land. Under this pattern, grazing land, trees, groves will come. Let me explain afterwards. Now just you have to know what is the other uncultivable land. Next one, last one, fallow land. Only 9.5 percentage fallow lands are there in our state. Always for the development of state, fallow lands number should be less. Fallow land and other uncultivated land, it should be less. Net area, then land not available for cultivation, and forest area should be more for the development of any one state. Now let me explain first one, net area. As I told you, net area means agricultural land in the state. So distribution of net area is not same all over the state. Agricultural land or net area or cultivable land is not distributed same equally all over the state. Why? Because of different geographical structure or condition of the state. And few places are there, urban area. Urban area uses its land for a non-agriculture purpose. That is why distribution of net area is not same all over the state. From place to place we can see different percentage of different number of net area in our state. If you take district wise in our state, Gulbarga district has largest number of cultivable land or net area or agricultural land. Gulbarga followed by, after Gulbarga, Belagavi, Vijaypur, Tumakuru, Raichur, Bagalkot, Ballari, Chitradurga and Mysore district having good number of agricultural land. If you observe these places, Gulbarga, Belagavi, Vijaypur, Tumakuru, these all comes under Maidan region. Why Maidan region only having maximum number of net area? Because of its geographical condition. This plain land suitable to do agriculture works. In Malnad we cannot do agriculture works like Maidan region, because agriculture required mainly plain lands. So these plain lands are suitable to do agriculture works in this region. That is why Gulbarga has maximum number of net area in our state, followed by other Maidan regions. If you take again district wise, Bangalore urban area has least, very less number of net area in our state. Why Bangalore? You know that Bangalore one of the metropolitan city in our state and capital also. So that is why Bangalore used its land for other developmental works. So Bangalore lands comes under land not available for cultivation. There is no more number of agricultural land. That is why Bangalore has least number of net area. After not only Bangalore, along with Bangalore, some other cities and towns also having less number of net area in our state, like Uttara Kannada, Dakshina Kannada, Udupi, Kodagu. Why Kodagu? Because of up and down area. Kodagu comes under Malnad region. So Malnad has a up and down region, not plain land. So this up and down region or slope region is not able to do agriculture works. It is suitable only for a few different types of crops like coffee, tea, rubber only can be grown in this area. So this is called the net area. You can see here number of agricultural land. Using land for agriculture works called net area or cultivable land, or one more word is there, agricultural land. Now let us go to second type of land utilization called forest area. Again, if you take district wise in our state, Uttara Kannada district has largest forest area in our state. Uttara Kannada part of Malnad region. Not only Uttara Kannada, along with Uttara Kannada, other districts of Malnad like Shivamogga, Kodagu, Chikamagalur having highest number of forest area, but maximum goes to Uttara Kannada. Along with Malnad, some other districts like Chamarajanagar, Belagavi, Dakshina Kannada, Udupi, Ballari districts also having good number of forest area in our state. But Vijaypura has least forest area. Why? Because already we studied that Vijaypura has maximum number of good number of agricultural land. In one place we cannot see all types of land utilization. And Vijaypura is one of the plain land. There is no more number of forest area. That's why it is suitable to do agriculture works. So along with Vijaypur, some other Maidan regions also has low number of forest area. After Vijaypur, Bangalore urban, Bangalore rural, Raichur, Bidar, Gadag These all Maidan region districts having low number of forest areas in our state. Look at here. So this is a evergreen forest of Malnad region, one of the attractive tourist spot also. Due to this, Malnad receives a heavy rainfall every year. Now, let us go to third type of land utilization called land not available for cultivation. That means these lands are not used for agriculture purpose. This land is used for non-agriculture works. Means for some developmental works like construction of buildings, construction of railway roads, roadways, residencies, industries, irrigation projects, etc. And in recent times, use of this type of lands are increased. Why? Because of due to urbanization. Due to urbanization. What is urbanization? Increasing number of urban area due to or increasing size of urban area. Due to this reason, nowadays this type of land utilization is increased. In our state, Bangalore urban, two are there, Bangalore urban and rural area. Bangalore urban district is in first place regards to land not available for cultivation. Means in not only in Bangalore, along with Bangalore, some other cities and towns can be seen developmental works. Means they will use land for developmental works like construction purpose, construction of building, residencies, roadway, railway routes. So by the time there will be less number of agricultural land and forest area, because they will use that same forest and agricultural land for other developmental works. After Bangalore, followed by Shivamogga, Tumakuru, Belagavi, Ballari, Mysore, Dakshina Kannada districts are in next place. So among these, Dakshina Kannada, Mysore, Shivamogga, Tumakuru, Belagavi, Ballari also major cities of the state. And it is least in Bidar district. Why? Because Bidar one of the rural area and backward district. So Bidar used its land for other purpose. So that's why there is a less number of land not available for cultivation. So you can see here, as I told you, land not available for cultivation means those lands are using for construction of roadways, construction of railways. Along with that, you can see here construction of buildings. So these are called developmental works. So these types of lands comes under land not available for cultivation. Fourth one, other uncultivated land. Under this type of land, permanent grazing land, trees and grooves will come. Let me explain with picture. Look at here. Here in the left side of this picture you can see grazing land, or it's called grassland. So these land can be used for agriculture also. Two types of grazing lands can be seen. One is in Malnad region, slopy grassy land. Another one is in Maidan region, plain grassy land. So both can be, especially this plain grassy land can be used for agriculture purpose. So here you can see trees, number of trees. So grooves. What is grooves? Grooves means this type of structure called grooves, or in Kannada it's called sanna podegalu. So these types of lands should be less for the development of state. For the development of state, this type of land should be less, because in this type of land we cannot expect any developmental works, we cannot produce anything. It found large in Shivamogga, Tumakuru, Kolar, Chikmagalur and Chitradurga district, and it is least in Gadag. Why least in Gadag? As we studied, Gadag has good number of agricultural land, so there is less number of other uncultivated land. And such land can be reclaimed and used for agriculture. So this type of land can be used for agriculture also, because these lands are fertile lands only, but due to some reason like unavailability of labors, financial problem, people will kept as a uncultivated land, but we can use for a agriculture purpose. Last type of land utilization called fallow land. What is fallow land? Land which has not been cultivated for more than 2 or 3 years is called fallow land. Important one more question. What do you mean by fallow land? Land which has not been cultivated for more than 2 or 3 years. Actually, see, look at here, this type of lands are called fallow land. So these lands are also fertile land, but due to various reason, due to lack of labors, financial problem, these lands remain as a fallow land. In Kannada it's called Banjaru Bhumi. This type of land should be less. Why? Because these lands are not using for any purpose. It remains as a empty land or fallow land. In this land, in this type of land, we cannot expect anything, any products or any type of developmental works. But can be used this type of lands also for a development agriculture purpose. Kalaburgi district has largest area under fallow land. And after Kalaburgi, Raichur, Belgavi, Vijaypur, Koppal and Tumakuru is there in next place. And can be seen very less fallow land in Chikamagalur, Kodagu, Mysore, Uttara Kannada and Udupi district. Why this type of lands are less in Malnad? Because you can find out here, this type of lands can be seen in plain land. It looks like a Maidan region. So that is why this type of lands can be seen in Maidan region more than Malnad. That's why Malnad district is having less number of fallow lands in our state. And these types of land can be used for agriculture, and this type of lands are increased nowadays. Why? Because as I told you, due to urbanization, due to migration from rural area to urban area, there is no labor to work on this land. That is why fallow lands are more in our, fallow lands are increased in our state. So this is about the pattern of land utilization. In next topic you can study about agriculture and its importance. So in this topic we studied meaning of land utilization and pattern of land utilization. So in this topic, don't forget what you mean by land utilization. Meaning of land utilization, important one more question. And total geographical area of Karnataka, 19.5 lakh hectare. Total geographical area of Karnataka. And types of land utilization. We studied 5 different types of land utilization, and you have to remember meaning of land utilization, meaning of pattern of land utilization along with the percentage. You have to remember pattern of land utilization with the percentage. I repeat once, highest number of net areas are there in Karnataka. Its percentage 58.1%. Second, highest type of lands, forest area, 14.5% forest area can be seen in our state. After that, land not available for cultivation, how much? 10.2%. It's next, other uncultivated land, 7.2%, and last one, fallow land, 9.5% fallow lands can be seen in Karnataka. Among these, net area, forest area, land not available for cultivation, these 3 should be more, and other uncultivable land, fallow lands should be less, because we cannot expect any developmental works from fallow land and other uncultivable land. So this is about land utilization and pattern of land utilization.